must your conscience my acquaintance seal, and you must put me in your heart for friend, sith you have heard and with a knowing ear, that he which hath your noble father slain pursued my life.
It well appears. But tell me, why you proceeded not against these feats, so crimeful and so capital in nature, as by your safety, wisdom, all things else, you mainly were stirred up?
For two special reasons, which may to you perhaps seem much unsinewed, but yet to me they are strong. Queen his mother lives almost by his looks, and for myself, be it my virtue or my plague, be it either which, she is so conjunctive to my life and soul that as the star moves not but in its own sphere, I could not but by her. The other motive, why to a public count I may not go, is the great love the general gender bear him, who dipping all his faults in their affections would, as the spring that turneth wood to stone, convert his gyves to graces, so that my arrows, too slightly timbered for so loud a wind, would revert to my bow again, and not where I had aimed them.
And so have I a noble father-in-law, a sister driven into desperate terms, whose worth, if praises may go back again, stood challenger on mount of all the age for her perfections. But my revenge will come.
Break not your sleeps for that. Do not think we are made of stuff so dull and flat that we would let our beards be shook with danger and think it pastime. You shortly shall hear more. I loved your father, and we love ourselves, and I would hope to teach you to imagine that... Now, what news?
Letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to Her Majesty, and this to the Queen.
Letters? Who brought them?
Sailors, my lord, so they say. I saw them not. They were given me by Claudio, who has received them from him that brought them.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us. High and mighty, you shall know I am set naked on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see your kingly eyes, when I shall, first asking your pardon thereunto, recount the occasion of my sudden and more strange return. Hamlet, what does this mean? Are all the rest come back? Or is it some abuse and no such thing?
Know you the hand?
'Tis Hamlet's character, naked. And a postscript here says alone. Can you advise me?
I'm lost in it, my lord. But let him come. It warms the very sickness in my heart to think I shall live. And tell him to his teeth, thus didst thou.
It shall be so, Laertes. As how shall it be so? How otherwise? Will you be ruled by me?
Aye, my lord. So you'll not rule me to a peace?
To thine own peace. If he be returned as checking at his voyage, and he means no more to undertake it, I will work him to an exploit now ripe in my device, from under which he shall not choose but fail. And for his death, no wind of blame shall breathe, but even his mother shall uncharge to practice, and call it accident.
My lord, I will be ruled. The rather, if you could devise it so that I might be the organ.
Laertes, was your father dear to you? Or are you like a picture of a sorrow, a face without a heart?
Why ask you this?
Not that I think you did not love your father, but I know that love begins with time, and I see passages of proof that time qualifies the fire and spark of it. What would you undertake to show yourself your father's son indeed, more than in words?
To cut his throat in the church.
No place indeed should murder sanctuarize. Revenge should have no bounds. But Laertes, will you do this? Stay close within your chamber. Hamlet returned will know you have come home. We'll put on those shall praise your excellence, and put a double varnish on the fame the Frenchman gave you. Bring you in fine together, and put a wager on your heads. He be remiss, most generous, and free from all contriving, will not peruse the foils, so that with ease or a little shuffling, you may choose a sword unbaited, and in a passive practice requite him for your father.
I will do it. And for that purpose I'll anoint my sword. I bought an unction of a mountebank, so mortal that but dip a knife in it, where it draws blood, no cataplasm so rare, clicked from all simples that a virtue under the moon can save the thing from death that is scratched withal. I'll touch my point with this contagion, that if I gall him slightly, it may be death.
Let's think further of this. Weigh what convenience both in time and means may fit us to our shape. If this should fail, and our drift look through our bad performance, 'twere better not to say. Therefore this project should have a back or second that will hold if they should last in proof. Soft, let me see. We'll put a solemn wager on your cunning. I had. When in your motion you are hot and dry, as you make your bouts more violent to that effect, and that he calls for drink, I'll have prepared him a chalice for the nonce, wherein but sipping, if he perchance escape your venomous drug. How now, sweet queen?
One woe doth tread upon another's heels, so fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Oh, where?
There is a willow grows aslant a brook, which shows its hoar leaves in the glassy stream. There with fantastic garlands did she come of crowflowers, nettles, daisies, and long purples that idle shepherds give a grosser name, but our cold maids do dead men's fingers call. Thereupon its pendant boughs her crowded wheels carried hang, an envious sliver broke, and down her weedy trophies and herself fell in the weeping brook. Her clothes spread wide, and mermaid-like a while they bore her up, which time she chanted snatches of old loads, as one incapable of her own distress, or native and endued unto that element. But long it could not be, till that her garments heavy with their drink did pull the poor wretch from her melodious lay to muddy death.
Alas, then she is drowned.
Drowned, drowned.
Too much water hast thou, poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears. But it is our trick. Nature her custom shows. Let shame say what it will, when these are gone, the woman will be out. Adieu, my lord. I have a speech of fire that fain would blaze, but that this folly doubts it.
Let's follow Gertrude. How much I had to do to calm his rage, now I fear this will start it over again. Therefore, let's follow.